Remember, Eminem did an interview with Howard Stern in 1999.
Wow.
Dude, hey, you know what, man? You could talk like a black guy all you want. You do what you want. You earned it.
He'll stop doing that when he's 42.
You earned it. You got to admit, pretty bad life, huh?
That's a messed up life.
Mathers told Howard Stern he was 24 years old, but that was a lie.
I'll be right there at her funeral, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But, you know.
How old are you now?
24.
Oh, wait till this crap comes up later.
How old are you now? 24. Oh, wait till this crap comes up later. Oh boy.
In 2022, he's listed as 49 years old. So in 1999, this would have made him 27 years old, almost 30, with a career built on childlike content and imagery. The question you need to ask yourself is why. But this is normal in the industry. Just ask yourself why, and look at the type of influence that artist had on the youth. Interestingly enough, co-host Robin gets it.
Oh, come on.
There he is.
And
Yo, what's up?
we'll find out it was
Eminem.
all fake. They made up this bio.
You don't think he grew up in a black community?
No.
We'll find out it was all
fake. They made up this bio.
You don't think he grew up in a black community?
Salute, and what's up, guys? How y'all feeling? Come on in, hit that like button. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, feelings, religions, or emotions. We cater to the truth, we cater to common sense, and we do not complicate that, guys. So I got a good one today. Y'all see the title? Mr.Goodbread goes viral after calling Andrew Tate red pill version of Eminem. Now, what do you mean by that, Mr. Goodbread? Keep in mind, guys, that hip-hop have a version of Andrew Tate, if you want to word it like that. So what do you mean, Mr. Goodbread? All right, guys, keep in mind that Kevin Samuels, he passed away. He popped this thing off. Now, I'm not saying Andrew Tate wasn't relevant before it, but I didn't know about him. Nobody knew about this man till Kevin Samuels died. And then you got Andrew Tate swoop on in and grab the torch. Now everybody looking up and worshiping him. You know what I mean? He they God. He the people God. You know what I mean? Everybody, remember, I told you, they'll worship anything before they worship themselves and God. You know what I mean? So now Andrew Tate is the talk of the town. And you know what we do over here, guys. We don't play. We remove the gray area so anybody can get it. Everybody can get it, and we check behavior. You know what I mean? We check behavior. We test every spirit. So I got some good content. Y'all saw the intro. You know what I mean? We all know that Eminem is an industry plant. You know what I mean? He's a rap hip hop industry plant. He was planted in there to divert the attention to the white audience, to get the white audience fooled. To toxify the white audience after they see how well it worked with the black audience. Much like how we had Tupac and Biggie. Remember, before Eminem came on the scene, we had Tupac and Biggie. And it's like if the elite's like, oh, all right, they got it popping. Let's send our people in. Let's send a plan in, and let's make them white. Let's send a white boy in, and let's get the white communities toxified, you know what I mean? See how it work, guys? Like, you know, we come here to critical think, and I know I'm always say the shit that we thinking of but don't want to say. Alright? So think about that for a minute now. Think about that. It's just my opinion. Just my opinion. You know what I mean? Y'all think about that. And remember what y'all saw in the intro now. While y'all think about that, let's throw on this content that I put together. You know what I mean? Salute to my guy, Mr. Approach.
Strange Tate, the hidden agenda of memetic warfare in the secret rituals in the Matrix.
I have a public consciousness.
Andrew Tate has been a hot topic not just on social media, but within the simulacrum. He speaks of the Matrix a lot. Well, the Matrix, the simulacrum, is a copy of a copy, and reality TV is the ideal image for you to imitate. Interesting that his name is Tate, because he was on these reality TV shows, even Big Brother. Big Brother is the all-seeing eye, 1984 reality show where the cameras are watching you.
All right, so that we clear, he did not just come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? He been in the entertainment, he been in Hollywood. He been in Hollywood. You know what I mean?
Him and his brother have been in multiple reality TV shows, and this is how they rose into power within the simulacrum. Reality TV, like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, this is the Matrix. This is the simulacrum. And what we have today is memetic warfare. This has been studied by militaries. So we're going to get into the hidden agenda being rolled out with memetic warfare and the occult connections to secret societies. Andrew Tate was recently banned on the information highways, which was part of his 3-step plan. The 3 steps is symbolic to the first 3 stages of initiation in Freemasonry. He also calls himself the top G, which is the G on the square compass. He also poses with the Illuminati hand signs and is mixed up with mafias, religions, politics, and allegations of human trafficking. He speaks about this matrix, right? The matrix we live in is the simulacrum, where we see the billboards for us to imitate. And he plays in perfectly with what our culture worships, which is power, the #1 drive for all narcissistic personality disorder.
And we know they worshiping something, but it ain't God. It ain't the real God. Whatever it is they worshiping, it's power, it's money. It ain't God though.
The world has become so narcissistic, especially in the West. The muscles have nothing to do with being healthy. It's all what leads you to more power. He says a lot of things I agree with about the lockdowns, but where was this information when it was so important and people needed it the most? He speaks a lot of truth to the social engineered soy boy resonate with him because they have been lied to their whole lives. The powers that be understand psychology so deep and are a century ahead. They are century chess moves ahead. His father was a master chess player, and the Illuminati plan.
And that's why I tell you guys all the time, guys, you gotta be emotional intelligent, and you gotta stay 10 steps ahead. You gotta stay 10 steps ahead. And magically, the only way to be 10 steps ahead is to read your Bible, because there's stories and there's events in that book that is yet to happen. So if you reading it, when it happened, you already know, you already see it. The whole book, guys, the whole book is a prediction of what's gonna happen.
Is rolled out via centuries using the culture. His dad was also connected to the military-industrial complex, like many other social media influencers, sports stars, and celebrities. But this plays a deeper role in the divide and conquer strategy. Not just left versus right, but the biggest divide and conquer will be man versus woman. Censorship is bad.
And that's a fact. We see that. This is a big business, yo. This gender war, relationship, advice, dating. This joint is big business right here. So why not send your plant in it and get a control over it?
Give us these fighters, right? You got Jake Paul, a fighter, who's playing the good guy with his Illuminati tattoo funded by the Disney Corporation. And then you got Tate, the bad guy, going after each other. Him being banned is going to promote him even more. Just like when Alex Jones was banned, he actually sold more products and became richer. And the elites know this, because if
it's the same template, they act like they was gonna ban the music, like they was gonna take something from us Then they send their little puppet in there to fight for us when they puppet work for them. It's the Black Lives Matter blueprint. It's the same template, guys. Why can't we gotta wake up, guys? We gotta wake up. But no, we be so distracted on the white man, you know what I mean? That we be missing where our money going. We be missing how we be getting swindled for our emotions. Come on, guys.
They didn't want him around. They would simply just shadow ban him and ignore him. Mimetic warfare. We see Elon Musk, who became one of the most powerful, richest person during the lockdowns, 600% rise in wealth while everyone had to shut down their business. He always posts memes because there's an AI algorithm that tells them which memes through the haptech technology will rise them up to power even more. These memes are actual sigils that are being charged on such a high level. Everybody has a cell phone today and is looking at their phones and looking at sigils of memes and charging the power of these sigils. And what this could be leading to is a swing to the ultra right, which would lead to witch burnings with no checks and balances, as the whole paradigm of left and right is an illusion and everybody is being played. But him being banned is going to make him more popular.
That's a fact. I hope y'all didn't miss that key nugget. Let me play that key nugget back. And yes, banning people gonna make it popular. It's like you tell somebody no, you can't have it, then they gonna go that much extra harder to have it. They gonna go, why? Let me see what they talking about. Why shouldn't I? And they're gonna go look at that's gonna make the person go viral. So that was a marketing strategy. That wasn't we looked at it as, oh, they taking him away. You know, we always looking for a leader. Oh, they taking our leader away. No, they just glorifying them, making them stronger. I mean, they hooking you now. They hooking you in.
As it was part of the 3-step process. A swing to the ultra right, which would lead to witch burnings with no checks and balances, as the whole paradigm of left and right is an illusion and everybody is being played. But him being banned is going to make him more popular, as it was part of the 3-step process. Vulgar language in movies aren't naughty anymore. Kids naturally want to rebel. It's a healthy sign of brain function. So banning and censoring someone, saying you can't listen to them on TikTok, is going to make kids want to listen to him more, because that's what the system wants. It's the same thing with parental advisory stickers. I would have never bought a CD if it did not have a parental advisory sticker. Cigarettes actually sold more when the warning label was put on them, the death drive. And
remember, guys, we've been studied by psychiatrists, by psychological scientists, bro. So they know how the brain work and the patterns. All it is once you catch the pattern of nature in the brain, then you gonna hook it. You know how to hook the people. This is why I tell you guys gotta rearrange your mind. You gotta change the laws of your mind so that they won't have the blueprint of your mind. They know the blueprint of your mind because they studied your mother, they studied her mother. You know what I mean? So they have the basis of what they need. It's now your job to get to the education, educate yourself. You know what I mean? Stop taking in all of this secondhand information from the people you like because it feel good.
Is selling tobacco. He has a tobacco farm. This is why he's always smoking cigars. It is propaganda for you to imitate and buy his cigars. We're hearing a lot about toxic masculinity, toxic feminine, but people don't even understand that feminine and masculine aren't even male and female. It is a concept that everybody has. It's an energy. Jung talked about it. The anima and animus. The animus is the unconscious masculine side of a woman, and the anima is the unconscious feminine side of a man. Andrew Tate understands that people are really stupid and hate the individual. He understands that
We talk about it all the time. So many people is emotionally immature. They are so out of control. Their emotions is everywhere. They're not in control of their emotions. But everybody that know this know how to get you to get all your money.
People will point fingers at him and blame their crappy lives on him. This is just like Atlas Shrugged. And banning him, banning presidents, banning alternative media channels. This is a terrible thing, and it's coming to everybody. Before Andrew Tate became super famous, who was in his shoes was Kevin Samuels, and there was a vacuum after he died. And he died under mysterious circumstances from a heart attack unexpectedly. But there are weapons, heart attack guns out there. Kevin Samuels probably didn't want to go along with the agenda of politics.
Allegedly, guys, fair use. But you see it.
So was he taken out for the rise of Andrew Tate? And just the name Tate reminds me of Sharon Tate, going back to the Charles Manson killings. So with his connections to a long history in reality TV, this is perfect for the simulation. And he's also connected to politicians and politics. It is absolutely memetic warfare taking place right now. What are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. It's Donut. Hit that like and subscribe button, and God bless you.
Whole facts, guys. I know this was a good one. It was a lot to take in today. You know what I mean? No hate involved. I'm just doing what the good God said. You know what I mean? Test every spirit, guys. And wherever there's smoke, there sure is a fire, guys. So just be careful what you intake and from who you intake it. You know what I mean? You might just be worshiping an antichrist. You know what I mean? You might just be worshiping Satan himself, guys. And remember, the people you attach yourself to, the people you get your information, is the people you become. You take on their traits, you take on their ways, their vibes. So now if they a wicked person, you also gonna suffer their suffrage. You're gonna take on their karma, you're gonna take on their bad points. Alright, guys? I ain't gonna hold y'all any longer. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly, and do not play with your life, guys. 2 videos is gonna pop up over here so you can continue your viewing experience at the School of Common Sense. You can click into either one of those now, guys. And I'll see y'all later.